it's Jenny. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe out there. Today I'm sharing my latest design team project for Thoughtful Studio using the Tessa Wakes the World Up paper collection. This collection is made up of a lot of floral and textured patterns in bright pinks, yellows, and purples, which totally reminded me of spring and Easter and inspired me to make a little 3D shadow box scene incorporating those colors. So for the actual shadow box, I'm going to disassemble this little shaker frame I found at Dollar Tree. So to start, I stamped out these images from Lawn Fawn's Extra Amazing Easter and Butterfly Kisses onto some Neenah cardstock, and then picked out some Copic combinations that matched the colors the best from the paper collection and colored in the images. Once my images were all colored up, I went ahead and cut them out using my Scan and Cut, and then moved on to disassembling the little shadow box frame I found at Dollar Tree. So I started by removing the paper backing. then taking out the cardboard piece. And then setting aside the sequins. Then I remove the word yum from the glass by carefully scraping at it with my X-Acto knife. Once I had the frame ready to go, I started to assemble the pieces to build my scene. I used the insert that came with the frame as my size guide for my scene, and die cut the Lawn Fawn flower border from some Bright Pink Recollections cardstock, as well as a Tessa Wakes the World Up pattern paper for the background. And played around with the placement of the images to see how I wanted them to fit into the scene. I used some of the other patterns in the collection to cut out the tops of the flowers. For some extra layers, I used the Lawn Fawn stitched hillside borders to create some depth in the scene. And I did this by cutting out 2 different hillsides, one from yellow and one from light pink cardstock. I glued the tops of the flowers to the flower border and then attached the flower crowns to the bunnies and started to add foam tape to the different layers. I added a single layer of foam tape to the light pink cardstock hill and then a double layer of foam tape to the yellow. Before I stuck them down, I realized that the edges of the main background piece were going to be covered up by the frame. So I went along each side and marked 1/8 of an inch in from the edge. Then I started to glue on the images, popping up some with foam tape while leaving others flush to the scene. used the Spectrum Noir Sparkle Pen to add a little shine, as well as a white Jelly Roll gel pen to add some patterns to the eggs. Then I placed the whole scene back into the frame and added the cardboard piece back in. For the final step, I removed the ribbon that had originally been attached to the frame and replaced it with another ribbon that matched the color scheme. And that makes up my little Easter scene with some cute bunnies and little chicks, totally inspired by the Tessa Wakes the World Up paper collection. If you're interested in this paper collection, you can follow the link in the description and it'll take you to the Thoughtful Studio Etsy shop and includes a 15% off coupon. Any additional info and photos can be found on my blog at cutiepatootiecrafts.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week.